Well, it all started with a glance. Now she got me in a trance. She's got me wanting to know her, but a go-to move is the cold shoulder. Don't think too much or ever say you're in love. She'll have you gone fast and you can say please, even if you're down on both your knees. And girl, I know that things are complicated. Don't mean love is overrated. Sick and tired of the games you played. Do you even know my name, babe? Her love is like a roller coaster ride. I'm beating fast, I'm feeling great inside. So don't close your eyes, cause you don't wanna miss a thing. That adrenaline rush, I can't get enough. But just when I start to think she's mine, I'm back in line for the coaster for love. Well, girl, you know that I don't mind wasting time, cause you know that you're my favorite ride, and I'd wait on you day and night. And girl, I know the things you're frustrating doesn't mean that we couldn't make it. Sick and tired of the way you play. Can we just get on the same page? Her love is like a roller coaster ride. I'm beating fast, I'm feeling great inside. So don't close your eyes, cause you don't wanna miss a thing. That adrenaline rush, I can't get enough. But just when I start to think she's mine, I'm back in line for the coaster for love. Na 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 na. Her love is like a coaster ride. Every time it takes me higher and higher and higher and higher. I think we just might. Then she drops me.
What the heck?
Probably just a smudge on the lens.
Smudge on the lens? Smudge on the lens?
Her love is like a roller coaster ride. I'm beating fast, I'm feeling great inside. So don't close your eyes, cause you don't wanna miss a thing. That adrenaline rush, I can't get enough. Just when I start to think she's mine, I'm back in line for the coaster for love.
Oh my god, it's working. Oh my god, the countdown's working. The countdown to 2026 on the barbecue live is working. That shit is crazy. There's so many things that are not working right now. But it would not be the barbecue if everything was working. It wouldn't be the barbecue if things were working swimmingly. And it wouldn't really be the barbecue if we didn't have technical difficulties. So, I mean, really, we're kind of right on par with where we're supposed to be. What's up? Happy New Year's Eve. I will stay toasty. You're so close. You're so close. I wish if it wouldn't like supremely mess up the camera, I would would I'd move it so you could read there's a sign right here. Wood burned by our good friend Avarice Creed. And it says, "Welcome to the barbecue. Keep it saucy." And I love that is right above that's right above my monitors. Like, it's in perfect view. I look at it every single day. So sauce goes on the toast naturally. Exactly. If you're having dry toast, what are we doing? What are we doing? I'm currently trying to get some nice little music bumping in the background. We just need a little something. We just need a little bit of something. Apparently, fucking stream beats are like gone. I don't know what the hell that's about. Cause I'm almost certain that Harris Heller was like, "Hey, this is gonna be a thing like forever, cause we want to be the copyright guys. We want to be the not copyright free." And now the channel is now only like the original stuff. It was all original stuff. Sorry. The channel is now only like songs with vocalists. Are you following me? So like, what happened? Yeah, they ripped everything. It's gone. That was, I'm gonna be honest, that was the last thing I thought to like, that was the last thing I thought to actually like have to check on. If I'm being totally honest. What is going on here? Our countdown's wrong already. I'm gonna crash my car. What are we doing? Yeah, this countdown's just wrong. What are you counting down to at this point? It's 10. Okay, I'm Eastern Standard Time. Yeah. No, seriously. It should be 1:51. Yeah. So I'm just gonna fucking do it myself. It's what I fucking thought I'd have to do anyways. It's just annoying. So it's gotta be 1 hour and 50 minutes, and it's not going to be exact. So now if I refresh this, does that refresh that? Nope, it just gets rid of it completely. Okay, sick. This is good. This is good. This is good. So let me repaste this. If this doesn't work, I'm going to be pretty upset, not going to lie. Let's try this again. So, don't refresh the browser when the scene becomes active. So that way it's counting even when I click away from it. I think, so if I click away and I come back, it restarts it. I guess I'll just have to manually set a timer. I'm dead ass just gonna have to like manually. I don't understand. 2026 actually. Yeah, I'm just gonna fucking get rid of that. That is useless. Fucking sick. I do need to find music though. Where do you find copyright free music now? Like that was okay. It was like their whole platform. It was actually their whole thing. This was not something I thought I was gonna have to pivot for. I'm gonna be totally honest. This was like the one, like I did not even commit thought to it because I was like, oh, obviously. Do. I'm pretty sure I use one of these. No, we're already not where we want to be. Is it this? Okay. We're almost there, guys. We're almost listening to music. Okay, no, I'm not doing this. This one seems like it'd be fun. Stream. Here we go. Here we go. What's happening here? Oh, you have to. Okay. 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 Let's try this. Here we go. Was that so hard? Look at that. Now we're vibing. There we go. That was so difficult. Sorry. I could not find a music replacement. That definitely doesn't need to be as loud. We're gonna bring that down a little bit. There we go. Okay, that feels balanced. It feels like it's not washing me out. It is still doing its job. Bring it down just a tad more. There we go. Okay, sorry. Master Oogway Ass Beat is hilarious. Fucking hilarious. Okay, so we aren't playing anything because we're going to be bringing in the new year. Okay, so we're all hanging out. This one's for the folks who aren't going to a New Year's Eve party. This is the New Year's Eve party. For anyone that is coming over from the TikTok video, the Instagram reel, or the YouTube short that I posted, welcome to the barbecue. I'm your host, TJ Sloan, aka Pyrotaz, and I'm so glad that you're here. False start, as usual. I should have known doing something other than playing a video game was probably gonna be much more fucking complicated than it needed to be, but I've got some real fun things planned for us this evening. For example, we're gonna talk about our 2025 accomplishments. I have my 2025 goals pulled up. We're gonna go through all those. We're gonna talk about our 2026 goals. I'm gonna be making mine with your help, and I would actually love to help y'all work on yours as well if you would like to talk about it. If not, totally fine as well. We're gonna make a list of ins and outs for 2026. What things are out for 2026? What things are in for 2026? And I was thinking we could fuck around with some music stuff too, right? We definitely have plenty of time, and I want to keep the vibes going. So yeah, I'll probably bring up some tracks. We'll do a little live stream performance of a couple tracks, just cause fuck, I miss singing to people. So we're probably gonna fuck around with that a little bit as well. Gabe said, "Where is my streamer?" Where's my streamer, man? Dance for me, monkey, dance. All right, hold on. Let me go put the phone in DND. There we go. Well, I'm super stoked to have y'all here. I don't know where Avarice is. I also don't know where Blade and Liv are. But maybe everyone's just taking their sweet time getting in. That's totally fine. JCA, what's going on? How's your week been? Are you excited for the new year? Are you not feeling it? I'm gonna put this in the chat as well. Is this the Jaden? Is this the Jaden that I think it is? Or am I wrong? Okay, you said yes. That's how I know that it's the Jaden that I think it is. I'm like, wait, I know 3 Jadens. Okay. Drop what? Hold on. Drop what you think we should leave in 2025 or what we are starting in 2026. This is gonna be our pinned. It's gonna be our pinned comment right here. You ready? There we go. The message has been pinned. Oh! Got it. We're feeling good. We're feeling fine. Listen, so here's the thing. I really am a sucker for I'm a sucker for a fresh start. You hit me with the worst so back, and I'm there every time. I'm for it. Like, I can't not get jazzed about a worse so back. I don't know what that is. I don't know what part of me makes me like that. It could be a Monday, and I'm like, this week is gonna be so fucking different. No one who's known me up until this week has known me, because I'm about to move so fucking differently this week. And so take that energy and apply it to a new year. Oh my God, I'm a sucker for this shit. Not necessarily like maybe, I think resolutions isn't my favorite, but goals. Looking at a new year and being like, I can completely rework who I am starting today. And January 1st, in the grand scheme of how life works, doesn't actually mean anything. But up here, it can. What's up, Sin? So stoked to see you here on the barbecue, bringing in the new year with us. We're going to be talking about 2025 accomplishments, and then we'll be diving into some 2026 goals. But I kind of want to just, welcome everyone in, see how y'all are feeling, see how everyone's doing this week. I'm ready. I'm ready to... I should have done like I need like a drink counter. I should have done a drink counter, no? Damn. 2025 goals of sorting my Lorcana cards. Best of luck to you, pal. It's gonna be a lot of work. It's gonna be a lot of work. But I know you can do it. I hope you like that site. Dreamborn.inc has definitely helped me immensely, especially because you can look at other community-made decks. I think that is absolutely a fucking blast, because you can see what other people are doing. Unfortunately, that also brings in the whole, like, that's where you can find the meta decks and stuff. And hey, if that's your thing, go for it. Me personally, I almost treat meta decks like spoilers in a movie. I'm like, I don't want to know. I don't want to know what everyone is saying you're supposed to be doing. I want to do my own thing. Okay. Jaden gonna be learning some fucking ice skating. We love that. A new skill? A graceful ability, you might even say? Sick. Meta gross. More like meta gross. I think it's his name. Is that the Pokemon? I feel out of touch. I'm getting old. And skateboarding tricks? Okay, go off. That's fucking cool. You have to stun on us like that. Let's go, Metagross. I was just watching, where the fuck is Avarice when you need him? I have been watching through the Digimon Try, series, I guess. Technically it's a series. I think it was originally 3 movies, but on Crunchyroll it's 6. It considers them episodes, so do with that what you will. But I'm watching the dub, don't come for me, because I'm watching it with Callie, and I don't think she would get near as much enjoyment out of it, excuse me, if she didn't understand what they were saying. So, and it's easier for me because I have attention problems, so I can't have something on that I have to read, because then I can't also be doing 4 other things at the same time. So, you know. What's going on here? Why does this look like this? Oh, because of the... Okay, I know why. Never mind. Never mind. Well, I guess we can jump into these 2025 goals. Y'all down with that? Y'all want to see what the 2025 goals were and what the accomplishments, you know, what we accomplished? Do we want to take a look at that? Okay. How do I tell this to repeat? There we go. So that way it's just going to keep running this. Okay. And run. Okay. Okay. Edge of my seat. Okay, here we go. I hope that this is gonna go the way that I hope it's gonna go. What's... Oh, that is... Okay. Probably... I don't know if that's gonna be the move or not. Hold on, let me try something. Stop. View... No, I need that's what I'm looking for. Like this. More. Okay. Let's try this one. That ain't too bad. Does it seem like it's too bright? I think... No. Should I zoom in more? Can you guys read this okay? It looks all right on my screen, but I'm also looking at it on a fucking monitor. You know what I mean? Are you guys able to read? I mean, not that I'm not going to go through them anyways, but like... Needs zoom. Okay, even more zoom. Okay. Let's go to 200% then. How is that? Is that better? I probably should have bolded everything. Better? Okay, sick. Appreciate you guys with the feedback. Little more. I don't know. fuck? I don't know if it gets any bigger. Hold on. Yeah, it just deadass does not get larger. Not gonna lie. Unless I change the type of mode that I'm in. What if I'm in viewing mode? Is this better? Am I doing it, Mom? Hold control and scroll up. Okay. Oh my God! Oh, look at that. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. We're almost there. Okay. Yeah? Yeah? Is this... Are we doing it? Is it big? Drop the word huge in the chat if it's big. All right, let's fucking go. Where the fuck is Gabe? You know what's so funny is he's a mod. So I said, where's my mod? Because he texted me, he said, where's my streamer? I said, where's my mod? All right, so this is just a tick too much. It's just a tick too much. There we go. Okay, so last year, I had this idea. I crafted my 2025 goals literally this time last year. It was like as the new year was happening, and I'm sitting here clacking away at my computer, coming up with what my goals were gonna be. Now, here's the thing. In years past, I've done, you know, for lack of a better term, resolutions, where it was, you know, starting January 1st, I'm gonna fucking change my life. I'm gonna be a different person. This year's gonna be different, blah, blah, blah. And then, you know, like anybody else, 3-4 weeks in, fall flat on my face, right? So I was like, the time in which we're measuring needs to be shorter. What if we did quarterly? Part of me considered doing monthly for 2026, but I'm gonna stick with quarterly because it takes me a minute to get down a rhythm. Now, what I thought would be important as well when I first started this in 2025 was I didn't just want to have the goals, I also wanted to track if I'm actually fucking doing them. Like, and then adjust the goal accordingly. Move the fucking goalpost. So for example, if I said work out twice a week and keep a more consistent sleep schedule. Wait, he's ooking? Oh, fuck, I'm gonna ook? Okay, so in this one, in this example, in the personal category, work out twice a week and keep a more consistent sleep schedule. Okay, we did it. So now in quarter 2, I can up that. Maybe it's work out 3 times a week. It is a marathon, not a sprint. And that is the thing that people get wrong. It's the constant downfall of resolutions. I had done it for years. Everyone does it, and every year we go, nah, it's gonna be different this time. I'm gonna lock the fuck in. Cut to later in this video, in this very live, where I'm gonna say, what if I just lock in? But legitimately, I wanted to do a couple things. Number 1, I wanted to do them quarterly. Number 2, I wanted to break down the different categories in which I was actually trying to create good habits. And most of these, not all of them, but most of them weren't one-off, I did it, accomplishments done, we're moving on with our lives. Most of these were habits that I was trying to form, because again, it is a marathon, not a sprint. I'm not trying to change my life overnight. I'm not trying to be different for 2 weeks in a row and then never again. I want to do things that feel like slight changes in what I was already doing in my life in order to create habits that would stay. Now, that doesn't mean that it always works, but it does mean that that is the goal. The 3 numbers on the back of my credit card. Why? Let me get it. Give me a second. What do you need it for? Like, is this because the government? Are you asking because you're at the government? Because if you're the government, then I'll for sure give it to you, because you can't say no because you're the government. Except actually, how about you suck on these? Burr, 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 burr. Just kidding. Don't worry, you got my get it, Granny. Okay, so quarter 1, January through March, I had 4 categories: personal, YouTube, music, and work. So with personal, I would say I have never been the type where I've wanted to fucking be big. I don't think I'm built for being like swole. You know what I mean? Like maybe I could, but I'd be eating. I'd be liking eating. So to me, any amount of working out has only ever been, it's more of a mental game than anything. I noticed that if I'm working out consistently, and I'm not even talking daily, I'm talking enough to where I can feel my muscles changing. I feel stronger. I think it's the word I want to use. I feel stronger. I can tell that there is a difference in how I feel about myself. That is most of what working out has always been for me. Is less about I want to look a certain way. It's more of I want to feel a certain way. So I was like, well, if I can just work out twice a week, that's more than I ever have. You know what I mean? It's more than I had 2 weeks where I worked out really hard and then never again, right? So my goal is to work out twice a week. I was doing that. I was also keeping a more consistent sleep schedule. I did not, however, put $300 in my savings. In January through March, we were broke as fuck. Turn it down a little bit in here. On YouTube, my plan was to post 4 times a week, whether that was personal videos, music videos, didn't matter. I just wanted to be posting. I know that like a lot, I can have these larger project ideas and all the things, right? But if I'm not actually putting stuff out there, people are not going to find me. The internet's a big place. I'm one guy in a sea of one guys that are all trying to do the same thing, okay? So my goal is to put time into shorts daily. I didn't want to set a particular time because it didn't need to be a particular time. If putting time into shorts meant watching another short, crafting an idea, and jotting some notes down on like how I would like to do a similar style short, that counted. If it was editing for 20 minutes, that counted. But the goal was to not ever get to a point where I was like, damn, I miss shorts. I miss editing. I miss giving a shit about putting art out into the world. What's up, Milliboo? Welcome to the barbecue. It's good to see you. Music. I wanted to plan another single release. Had big dreams for making big headway on music in 2025. Did not happen because of this one right here. I was very broke. Could not afford studio time. And record 3 more songs for album 2. Could not afford studio time. So that one didn't happen. In the work category though, to give you a little bit of context, yeah, no money, no studio is very sad. V-sad, one might even say. We're gonna dive a little bit more into this later. There's such a gap between me and feeling like I'm a music artist anymore. It's an incredibly large gap. There was a time, I would probably say, from the drop of the single Roller Coaster to the ones we made for summer. And honestly, I'd extend that out a little bit further. No, I'd say that. Until the ones we made for summer. I felt like a music artist. I was very much on this. I would tell people that was what I did. When folks were like, what do you do? I wouldn't say I'm a sales rep. I'm a manager. I didn't say that. What I said was, I'm a music artist. It was the self-fulfilling prophecy of, if I believe I'm a music artist, I carry myself as a music artist, I present myself as a music artist, who's to say I'm not a music artist? That was a long, long time ago. Since then, I've released Cold, Beautiful, I'm Just Sad, and Villainous. All tracks I'm incredibly proud of, but they are very, very, very spaced out. I believe it was 2023 was the year that I did not release any music if I'm not mistaken. I do believe it was 2023. I could be wrong. And now 2025. And that is just something that I'm not okay with anymore. Something's got to change. If we're going back to fucking me finding beats on fucking BeatStars, I'll take it. You know what I mean? I just need to feel connected to doing music again. And it feels so incredibly far away. So we got to bring that back. But to give some context as to the work category, at this time, I had just become a general manager, a multi-store general manager in November of 2024. So I'd been a manager for about 2 months, and come January, I said, I want to hit 100% to goal for at least 1 month. Actually, that for 3, or at least 2 months. I know at least 2 out of those 3 months, we did hit goal. And I wanted to be fully staffed with 7 reps. I took over stores where it was 3 stores and there were 2 reps. Not, you can do that math. Not great. And I really had to build that shit up from nothing. I'm not going to get into a whole thing there, but that shit was hard because the 2 people that I did have did not want to be there. So I had to quite literally start from scratch. And I ended up having an amazing team. And yeah, and that kind of put me where I'm at now, where I'm no longer a multi-store manager. I'm not managing 3 different locations. I have 1 location, also full of incredible individuals. But work's been rough lately. We're not going to really get into all that. Work has been very bittersweet, is what I should say. We're not going to get into all that. So, looking at this, to me, this was a win. From January to March, there were massive strides made. Notice how each of these goals were attainable, right? Nothing was undoable. Where the fuck is Avarice? Uncrustable. Nothing was too far outside of reach where it would have been something that I had to dramatically change my life in order to accomplish. Work out twice a week. Okay. Pick 2 consistent days, or just make sure that if you're halfway through the week and you have only had 1 day, you find that other day, right? Put $300 in savings. Rip. Post 4 times a week. That's half the week, you know? Just over half of the week. Making sure I'm getting posts out. Should it be daily? Yes. But to go from never posting to now posting every single day, not happening. Post 4 times a week, you can almost go every other day and still hit that, right? So, planning another single release. That one, again, don't get the single out. Just have a plan and record 3 more songs. The thinking there was record 1 song a month should be possible. All right, moving on to quarter 2 of 2025. And we weren't doing as well. So we said, all right, we were working out twice a week. Can we up that to 3 times a week? Can we add 1 more day? Nope, did not happen. This was a pretty rough part of the year. April, May, June. Not a good time. I don't even remember what the deal was, but I fumbled hard. I've got 2 check marks here on things that I actually accomplished, you know? The YouTube category, again, a big flop. Music, we finally made some headway. But in the personal category, I mean, so I adjusted the goals. Okay, $300 in savings, we couldn't do it. Can we do $100 in savings? Can we get $100 into your savings account and don't fucking touch it? Also, hey, we were working out 2 times a week and we noticed shit fucking hurts. So can we start stretching? Now, stretching only takes 10 minutes out of my day. Realistically, I should be able to stretch 5 times a week, and I kind of need to. My body be hurting. Yeah, oof is right, Sinclair. This one was rough. So, big whiff in the personal category, big whiff in the YouTube category. Again, we sliced it in half. Okay, maybe you don't get 4 videos. Can we do 2? Can we put time into shorts 3 times a week? I'm gonna be honest, I think what happened a lot for a lot of here is I literally just worked my ass off. And that is gonna be a theme. You're gonna find that is a theme. perform/book 2 shows. We did do that one. We did shows. Was very excited about that. Missed being on stage. Plan another single release. I just carried that one over. Can we please do that? No. Record. Okay, now 3 more songs. 2 more songs. Didn't get that one as well. But be fully staffed at 8 reps. Hey, I was able to do that one. They changed my head count from 7 to 8. I said, okie dokie. Got it there. And have 3 reps on the Toledo top 10 every pay period. Also did not happen. I was not very good of a coach. Moving on to quarter 3, July through September. You guys are gonna notice a theme here. We've lowered the bar on several things and just This is actually good. I should review these more often. Now, what I did do is now halfway through the year, I've learned if I'm not constantly putting this list in front of myself, I'm gonna forget what the goals are. So I created a checklist in the Keep Notes app weekly to track progress. I did do that. But although there were some weeks when I worked out twice a week, and there were some weeks when I stretched 3 times, I didn't do it consistently enough to where I could say, I am doing those things. They're part of my routine. This is now who I am. So to me, I couldn't, in being fair to myself, I could not mark those as, hey, I'm doing it, because I wasn't. YouTube. Okay, we're gonna post 3 short videos a week, but now I need to put time into those videos 5 times a week. The biggest issue I had is I didn't have anything to post. So let's fucking edit. So then I was like, what if we plan this out? We plan what my week is gonna look like, so it's not just, oh, well, I'll work that in later in the week. Well, let me push that later in the week. Oopsie daisies, the week is over. We didn't do any of that shit. None of that happened. Music! Perform or book a show. We did that again, wahoo, and finished writing 2 songs for the album. That one felt very possible, also did not happen. Be fully staffed at 8 reps. We at a certain point had, you know, some staffing changes, so I wanted to get back to being staffed. Did not get back to being staffed. Have 2 reps on the Toledo top 10 area pay period. Lowered that one a little bit, and then we got there. Yo, GavelaD, welcome to the barbecue, man. We are talking about 2025 accomplishments, our 2025 goals. And then we'll kind of eventually we'll look at what we want to accomplish here in 2026. And now that brings us to quarter 4, the last part of the year. And you're seeing a lot of return categories. So we've got, oh, I can't edit this because I had it in a different view. Editing mode. There we go. I think what I'd have to do, because I don't think I actually have these like emojis, is I'm gonna have to like copy them. So let's look at the ones we did first. So did we work out 2 times a week? No, we did not. Did we stretch 3 times a week? No, we did not. Did we put $100 in savings? No, we didn't do that. Did we use a checklist and keep notes weekly to track progress? Yeah, we did. We did do that shit. YouTube, did I record a video every day? These were short videos. It didn't have to be fucking full-length videos. That would be insane. No, we didn't do that one. Did we get editors in place for consistent short-form videos? We did get editors in place. They're not editing yet, but I know who they are. I have the people chosen. Create more instrumentals for the album. This one we actually did do. And I probably should have been a little bit more specific. Did I just say create more instrumentals? I do have more instrumentals there. And hit 500 followers on TikTok. I kind of wanted a numeric one. You know, one that's like, let's have a set number that we're working towards. Did not get there on TikTok, unfortunately. At work, I wanted to take back my personal time. We didn't do that one. And I wanted to hit 95+% contribution attainment. We did not do that one. As a matter of fact, I saw the worst checks of the year there. So, unfortunately, and before you guys get too discouraged and you go, you know what? Maybe this idea was not the tits. Maybe this wasn't it. Maybe TJ should have stuck to that doing something for a week at the beginning of the year and fucking giving up. Before you start going down that path of thinking that that is what I'm getting from this, And this might be the hopeful in me, Jaden, as you said. I don't see failure here. On some of them, it hurts. Yeah, I mean, I had to work out 2 times a week, stretch 3 times a week, and put $100 in savings repeated every quarter for the full fucking year of 2025. But you know what? In 2024, I didn't do any of this shit, and I didn't give a shit. I didn't give a flying fuck. If I was accomplishing things, if I was doing things, I melted. I rotted on my couch for a full fucking year, and I said I'm not gonna let that happen again. So did I accomplish this list? No. Did I accomplish half this list? Fuck no. Not even close. But you know what I did do? I can tell you exactly what I did in 2025. I can tell you that there was a time when I was working out twice a week, so now I fucking know I can do that shit. There was a time when I fixed my sleep schedule, and that still exists. I have a sleep schedule set by me and me alone that is not up to anybody else, but I have a sleep schedule I know I have to keep me on track, to make me feel better about my life. I did hit 100% to goal for at least 1 month. I did get myself fully staffed with amazing individuals. I performed and booked 2 shows. I didn't do that shit in 2024. Didn't do a single show in 2024. Then I got staffed even more. I started making checklists to actually keep myself on track with shit. I did another show, and I had reps that were so good, they were in the top 10 of our district every pay period for 3 months in a row, right? I continue to use the checklist. I got editors in place, which is huge, offloading some of the workload that I've got, and I've created more instrumentals for an album that has taken me at this point 3 years. Did I do all the things that I wanted to? No. But if you look at this list and you think for a second that 2025 was a failure, you're looking at it wrong. And you will not have a fun time in 2026 if you go about it that way. You set these, and granted, maybe I should have done 1 bullet point per. Maybe we'll do that for 2026. But what I'm saying is, you have to look at this, and it is once again, it is a marathon, not a sprint. You will not change your life tomorrow. You will not change your life when the clock strikes midnight. Because if you do, it'll be for a week or 2, and you'll go right back to the shit you were doing. And if that is what you want to do, that's fine. There doesn't have to be some grand plan to change your life. But me personally, I'm looking at the long game. I'm trying to create habits that don't make me better for 2 months or a year. I'm trying to create habits that are affecting my life permanently. I have a consistent sleep schedule. That is an invaluable thing that if I learn 5 years from now, I have quite literally done irreparable damage. I drink more water than I ever have. I wouldn't say I eat healthy by any means. We're talking to a guy that doesn't fucking eat vegetables, but I am more conscious about the things that I'm picking. You know what I mean? Maybe I don't fucking need the stuffed crust. God, I love stuffed crust. Maybe I don't need the stuffed crust. I'm gonna eat 3-4 slices of pizza anyways. So maybe that little bit less of cheese is gonna be okay. I'm not trying to completely change my diet. I'm just trying to make better decisions that over time, the center point, the middle has moved again and again and again, to where at a certain point, I look back and I go, last year doesn't feel all that different. But 5 years ago, I don't even know that bitch. So yeah, you started, and sometimes that's the hardest part. Thank you, Big Preach. Yeah, we're gonna keep finding ways to be better, you know? We are. And that's gonna, it's gonna come into what we want for 2026 in this first quarter, when we work on those goals. So I think I like this system. I think I'm gonna stick with this. Real, Jaden. Mountains do get moved over time. And Sin, it is nice to have a visual. The fact that I would always screenshot whatever month I was on and save it as a favorite in my photos. And I have an alarm that goes off every day at 7 a.m. When my alarm goes off, the first notification I see every single day is read your goals. Now, something I have to be better about is eventually reading the goals kind of became pulling up that photo, glazing at it for a second, and then moving on. So I have to find a way that forces me to be a little bit better about that. And again, I'm a real big fan of compromising with myself. So if the tougher part of me is gonna say, hey man, you have to chase these harder, because we can't have as many X's, right? If we're going to do that, I'll compromise and say maybe not as many bullet points in a quarter. Because although that shit sounds possible, I've got 3 full months to get these habits in place. I have 3 full months to accomplish these things. Realistically, the success rate was not very high. So we move the goalpost. Maybe I shouldn't have focused on stretching and working out. Let's water it back down and go, okay, what if we just do the workout part? We'll add, or sorry, other way around. We'll just do the stretching part. We'll bring the working out back in when we are truly stretching consistently. I think that that's a valid thing to do. Write your goals out onto a whiteboard each morning and rotate it quarterly. Okay. I'm good with that too. I think writing, there's definitely something we said about how writing feels like manifestation, right? So maybe we'll do this now. Maybe we'll do some 2020, we'll do some 2026 right now. Let's do one of these. Nope. I wanted this one. Sorry. There we go. Just cause I want to switch this screen up. I feel like I should be able to duplicate this. Make a copy. There we go. 2026 goals. What if the main point was more broad and you have smaller goals underneath that are more specific? Then you'll say, well, I completely 50% of this goal, so it's a check. Sinclair, just because I am a little dumb, I'm not too sure what you mean. Help me understand. Can you give me an example? More broad, you have smaller goals underneath that are more specific. And you'll see. Okay, I'm so locked in. We're so here for this. I'm so excited. She's typing. Oh my god. Saying it as if I can like see the 3 dots. I can't. Let me go back to this being enormous. And I also need to delete every page that is not the first one, because this is a new year. There we go. Now we're back to 1 page. Hold on, Sin. As soon as you have that typed. I'm coming. Okay. I think I can. Hold on. Let me full screen this once more. And switch this back. Was I doing this one? Yeah. Although it got stuck. It's annoying. Okay. So, okay, I see what you're saying. So the main bullets would have smaller bullet points under them. when you said main point, I thought you were talking about these, so that had me super thrown off. I was super confused, but I think I understand now. So I see what you're saying. So you would say, you know, for workout, you would have reach X amount of sit-ups, stretch at least 3 times a week, or yeah, three days a week. A bullet pointer to that. Go to the gym twice a week. Bullet pointer to that. Drink more water a day than anything else. So I think so. I like where your head's at, Sen. This is kind of the concept of stretching it out for a year, right? Is almost having this forecast of what I want that to look like. So workout twice a week was never the end goal. The end goal was to work out 4 times a week, but I knew I had to start somewhere. So when I accomplished that, I said, okay, then let's go to working out 3 times a week. Except oopsie daisies, we never ended up getting there. That's why I think I want to reduce each of these bullet points by half. And also I think I might rework the categories a little bit. I don't know, maybe not. These still feel like there's so many things that when I think it's going to be another category, it is just still the personal category. You know what I mean? Like, it still just is the one category. So I should probably bring this up too, in terms of what the last ones were. Let's go back to the beginning. Where is my face? Where the fuck did they put these? Oh, up there now. Okay, so there's a terrible spot for them. Nope, that was quarter 3. I'm looking for quarter 4, you fool. Yes, I agree. Also, I think there's something to be said about the fact that I do not work out anywhere other than my house. I do not go to the gym. But yes, the consistency is the thing that I was always missing. So to have the goals is fine and all, but you're right. The main thing this year is the fact that I have to create systems that holds me accountable to those things, right? Now, whether that is creating a spreadsheet where I go, okay, we did actually work out this day, this day, this day, or is it a thing where I build it in my calendar that says, like, we have more of a set schedule than just, I'll work out at some point this week. You know what I mean? Because you're right. Once you get the routine, that's what matters. The issue is that with the exception of January through March, when I was working out twice a week, those routines weren't there. I didn't have the routines that mattered. So yeah, you're right. That's gonna be a thing. Focus more on minutes and showers or on days. So if one day doesn't work for gym, you can split the hour between the next 2 gym days and work a little extra those days. I guess so. Like when it comes to working out, that's the one we're kind of centered on. I don't go to the gym, so it's not a time thing. If I do it, I will do it. If I'm like, I'll do all the things I know how to do, which isn't much, but like I have some weights at home, and I do a lot of things that just require like the floor and my body, so it's not a time thing necessarily. It's like a do or don't do. Like if I do it, I do it. There's no like I cut it short, or I only do half of the amount that I can. It literally just is a matter of actually kicking my ass into just doing it. I've got a real habit of being like, well, honestly, well, a lot of what it is when I come home from work, I'm like, no, not today. Not today. It's not even a procrastination like, I'll do it tomorrow. It's not even that. It is quite literally, I get home and I'm so burnt, so exhausted, I go, not today. Definitely not today. And I don't even just do it for the things that like I have set as things that I need to do, right? It's not even like, hey man, you gotta edit. I love editing. I also love gaming. I'll talk myself out of gaming. I'll be like, oh man, I can't wait to play fucking Arc Raiders when I get home, dude. I'm gonna play Arc Raiders. I'm gonna sit down, fucking chill out, play some Arc Raiders. And then I get home and I'm like, no, I'm not playing Arc Raiders today. Not happening. Not happening. You're telling me I would have to go downstairs, turn my PC on, click on the game, and then start playing the game? After today, no, it's just no shot. It's almost like my, what is it called? Like my threshold has been depleted. Like I used to be able to handle more in a day. And I need to get that back up. Not on any kind of like grind set type of bullshit. It has nothing to do with that. It's exhausted demotivation. You're absolutely right. But the problem is if I say that every single day, then in 10 years I will be in the exact same spot that I'm at now. I've been like this. I've been like this my entire life. Enough drive to say, if I don't do it, no one will do it for me. I have to be the one to kick my own ass and make it happen. Enough drive to do that. Not enough consistency to actually make an effect. Oof. Jesus, what a revelation. That hit hard. Ow. Jesus Christ. Okay. I watched a man unravel in real time. That was insane. Reward systems, those are real. You're right. But there's not even really like rewards that I'm locking myself from the rewards. That's what like I think is so fucked up about me is I like editing. I do. I enjoy doing it. I think it's fun. I feel like that's what I love about short form content is it's such a like imagine a project, but instead you're doing that daily. The satisfaction of like I had the idea, I made the idea, I posted the idea. With short form content, you get that fucking fix all the time. I like editing. I like gaming. Like, it's not even like I'm like, no, do this, then you can play video games. I wasn't gonna play video games anyways. In my brain, that was work. It was something that I get a lot of enjoyment out of. It is only fun. Like, there's no work part to it whatsoever. But in my brain, I'm like, nope. It's just, we don't got the mental for that today. And I need that, like, I need that bandwidth to be stretched again. I need to have my mental stretched out. I think setting numbers of days doing things is tough on a person, so my suggestion is to find some way to make it a percentage bar rather than just a yes or no. And the next goal, you just complete more of the percentage than the last time. And then the next goal, you just complete more of the percentage than the last time. Like, I don't know. I can't fathom what that means. I probably look stupid as hell right now, like trying to like fucking Professor X this shit. It's like quarter one I managed 30% of my goal, so quarter two I'll shoot for 50. But what's the what is like what's the percentage of? What are we measuring? I guess is my See, I need the little wins. If the goalpost is too far, one of two things is going to happen. I'm going to procrastinate the shit out of it. I'm going to be like, I have all year to do that. I have all 3 months. I've got 3 months to do that. I've got all month to do that. Or what I'll view it as is like a, whatever that 100% is, I have to get to it right now. I can get it done. I can do it. So I struggle with what the measure of that would be. Because I don't know if that would be... I don't know if I would attack that healthily. Knowing how I function, though. You know what I mean? I do need the, like, little... I need, like, the little wins. I need the little dubs. We're gonna have to schedule a Discord call, I think. We're gonna have to make a Discord call. You and I, Sin, at some point. Because I need more. I need a conversation with you about this, I feel like. If the goal is 100% of workout, then use the smaller goals to fill the bar. If you have 4 goals, each one is 25%. All 4 goals complete would be 100%. But it's, wait, so like if we're how is I don't understand how workout would be like a 100% thing. Like, how would you break? I don't. Maybe so. This could be part of it too. Is because I'm not a gym person. There's not like a, how do I put this? Like when most people work out, they're like, well, I used to be able to do 10 reps of this thing and I want to do 20 reps of this thing. Because they're trying to get stronger. They're trying to build muscle or lose weight or whatever it may be. And in my case, I want the mentality, I want the dopamine hit of I worked out. Doing the only 5 things I know how to do, sure. But we've never done those 5 things consistently enough that there had to be a 6th thing. Does that make sense? So I think given that you know, I know you and Blade go to the gym, I think so in that space, it's like, okay, I used to be able to lift this weight 20 times. I want to be able to lift it 30 times. So, I understand now. So if my goal at the end of the year is to be able to do that thing 50 times, a quarter of the way through the year, I want to be able to do it, you know, whatever, 20 times. Then, you know, halfway through the year, I want to be able to do it 30 times. 3/4 of the way, 40 times, and then lastly, to be able to do it 50 times. I understand that now. I think. I maybe I'm totally off. But because the goal yes, for your average person that works out is they want to increase the workout. They want to accomplish a thing. Whereas like, I think maybe where like the disconnect is for us is I'm not trying to achieve something. It is an all in or all out thing, because there's not like a particular thing I'm trying to accomplish with the workout other than doing it. It's more of the mentality more than any effect it has on my body at all. Cause I know that with what I'm doing, I'm not affecting my body that much. But if for a whole year, I did actually work out those 2 times a week, even if they weren't crazy workouts, it was just the fact that I did it. I put on the gym shorts, I put on music, and I did the action of exerting my body while tracking the calories on my fucking Fitbit. If I did that twice a week, every week, for a full year, then yes, I can understand where then for 2027 I go, now I want to add some finesse to this. I want, maybe I do spend more time on my arms or my legs or whatever. Maybe I do get a gym membership, all things. But unfortunately, I'm so wee small in my, I guess, workout journey that to me, it's just a matter of I want to exert my body on purpose twice a week. Do you know what I mean? And obviously I'm gonna change this. All I did was copy the 2025 stuff, but I think I understand what you're talking about now, because I was so dumb. Open MS Paint is frying my ass. But I think I need to take this all the way back to just stretching. And the thing is, because I missed this, stretch 3 mornings every week. The problem is, because I missed this so many times, I have to have a better system as to what I'm actually doing to make myself do this. You guys had mentioned like actually writing the stuff out. I love that. I think putting in my face every morning was great, but the fact that like eventually it was just my eyes glazed looking at it without actually perceiving it. Marathon, not a sprint. Ooh, change that. 2026, buddy. Jesus, what is this? Your first fucking... So there needs to be more checkpoints to... I guess... So... Then let's take a legitimate example. We kept saying working out as this arbitrary, like, what if that was the one? Stretch 3 mornings every week. Take that and apply it to the concept that you're proposing. If I said stretch 3 mornings every week, the issue I'm having is I don't know what the points are leading up to stretching 3 mornings every week. I just either stretch or I don't stretch. I feel so this is a prime example of like, I don't know what the bars are under that. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like if the goal was like brush your teeth, I don't know what bullet points lead. You either did brush your teeth or you didn't brush your teeth. Now you can scale up how many times you're brushing your teeth, but ultimately you either did it or you didn't. So that's where, like, take this one for example, stretch 3 mornings every week. Can you give me some examples, I guess, of things that would lead up to the stretching 3 mornings every week? Because I think if I ended up doing this, you know, if I was consistent enough that I was stretching 3 mornings every week, then eventually that feels routine enough that I'm never going to deviate from it because it's part of what I do. It's a routine that I've built in. So suggestion, yeah, something to motivate you to get there. So stretch goals could be reach my toes, learn a new stretch, or stretch for 10 more minutes a time. So, okay. I think that kind of comes back to, though, like, wouldn't those be after I was truly doing the stretching? Because if I'm not doing the stretching, then I won't be able to reach my toes or learn a new stretch or add 10 minutes to the stretch. So would those kind of be further quarters down the line? Like those are the secondary part of this goal. Like this is when we accomplish this one, now we add stretch for 10 more minutes. Those are more like future state, you're saying. Fucking MS Paint, dude. I'm gonna lose my marbles. Oh, I don't think I can change that from here. Because this doesn't have the same kind of emojis, right? Oh? Oh, and yet it does. Hold on. This is everything? Symbols, emoji. I can search it though. Can I search tried it? Oh, huge. That's a dub. I think I'm picking a wake button now. I think so. I'm pretty sure. I think that maybe the sub points aren't necessarily like something I have to hammer out like immediately though. If I at least know what I would like to accomplish, then I can kind of build in the subcategories under them of each one. No, so I know, I understand what you're saying. You're saying, you know, yes, so stretch 3 mornings, what's that gonna become? 5 mornings? Yeah. And then eventually, when I'm like, okay, I'm stretching five morning, you know, that has now become a routine. It is almost every single morning that I'm stretching. Now that I'm actually doing the action, I go, okay, now, yes, we can add, maybe that stretch involves being able to touch my toes. Maybe it's adding time to that stretch. Maybe it's a more rigorous stretch than it was before. I understand what you're talking about, but you are talking future state still, because I have not gotten myself to do the thing, right? I understand what you're saying. You're saying, let's talk about water consumption. Oh, you're supposed to consume this amount of water per day. And you go, okay, well, then you should set it to where you drink this amount of water, then this amount of water, then this amount of water, working up to this amount of water. I understand that. Right now, I'm drinking no water. I'm having 0 water per day. I'm not stretching at all. It's not happening. So if I go, I need to have a glass of water for 3 different days out of the week. I have to have a glass of water at some point. At some point. Doesn't matter how much water. It doesn't matter the volume. But I need to do the action of taking a drink of water for 3 different days out of the week. And then it's like, wow, you've been drinking water 3 days out of the week. Like you're supposed to. Now, keep it to the 3 days. But let's measure how much water that actually is, right? Okay. So you've been drinking this amount of water. Keep that to 3 days, but you need to drink that amount of water. Okay, you've been doing that. Let's make that 5 days. Same amount of water, we're gonna change it to 5 days, right? So I understand what you're saying, like, stretch for longer, be able to touch your toes, all things, but I haven't even started. So by saying stretch, I already know what the stretch is. It's the same 10-minute stretch video that I watch every time. So that part is consistent. The same time that it's going to be anytime I were to do it is the same time of day. I just have to get myself to do it for 3 different mornings. And then if I'm doing that consistently enough, yeah, I'll make it maybe stretch 5 different mornings out of the week. And then like you said, okay, that's such a routine, I don't even think about it. We never go back to only stretching 3 times a week. We never go back to never stretching at all, because I have slowly but surely built on this more and more to where, yes, now I go, okay, I've been stretching 5 mornings every week. I'm ready for the next, like, how do we flavor this a little bit more? And we go, okay, so now that same stretch, or sorry, the same 5 days, but I'm gonna choose a different stretch that now takes 20 minutes, and it pushes me more. But here's the thing though, is eventually it won't be stretching at all. I'll step away from stretching and I'll go, in the personal category, it'll be a completely different thing because I'm stretching 5 days a week. I'm stretching 20 minutes instead of 10 every time. So that is built into my routine. It's tied up with a bow. It's done. And I can move on to a different thing that now is kind of taken precedence. Yes, but when it comes to like working out, for example, like that one is working out is probably, I've realized from this last year, working out is probably step 6, right? Like I'm not even stretching, not daily, not 5 days a week, not 4 days a week, not 3 days a week. I'm not stretching at all. So this is we're starting very small. Because frankly, I might go all of 2026 not working out still. I hate to say that, but because I'm just spending my time making sure that stretching is such a concrete part of my routine that I never ever deviate from it. You know what I mean? At least that's what I'm thinking. And hey, if I get to March and it's not working out, I'm gonna put more stock into figuring out how to change things, how to pivot, and I'm a very systematic person. So the fact that I didn't adjust my systems, I think, was the biggest miss of 2025, is that I made the checklist, which put me on track for a little bit, but eventually the checklist wasn't hitting as much. So I think that adjusting those systems of what I'm doing to keep myself in check is very important, because when I'm the only one in charge of myself, it's a flip of the coin, really technically. But yeah, like I said, I think that it could be I think we're maybe you're gonna hop in a Discord call and kind of try to figure out the thing, because it really just probably comes down to preference as well. You know what I mean? Like obviously, if you're able to go, I haven't been doing this thing, but now I want to be doing this amount of this thing, then that is, I mean, all the power to you. I can't. I have to at least like do make time that I am doing the thing, so that way I'm at least committing my brain to saying that is when we do that thing, and then I can start to work on what the specifics of that time looks like, to actually fleshing out what that requires of me. But I do need to pee, so I'm gonna be right back, as I do need to do that. And also, like, I had snacks. I didn't bring any of them, and I'm so sad. So I might bring my snacks. Probably not though, because I don't want to be munching into the mic. That would be terrible for you guys. So I'll be right back. I've realized that the thick crew was not the move, or at least I thought it was not the move. So I changed, and now I'm fucking freezing, dude. But I was getting real fucking toasty. Because this room is so fucking small. It just retains heat so fucking much. I am a chilly boy. The barbecue, more like the fucking freezer box. Just kidding. Just kidding. 30 minutes. Yeah. Oh, shit. It's about to be a new fucking year. Oh, my God. Crazy. Yeah, I know. I know. Gabe, what's the... When is it? When we're leaving fucking... We're leaving Gabe in 2025. What's up? Happy New Year. What is... Did you change your name? That's not toxic. Yeah, no, I know. I know from the profile photo. But what's going on with his why is your name looking like that? It's his old name? That's crazy. That is crazy. What happened to his thingy? What thingy? What thingy? Malibu, what's not fair? The fact that you're getting left in fucking 2025? That's rough. That's fucking rough. So full disclosure, we've got a little bit of unnamed rum in unnamed cola, or mix it up, having a little blast in the cup. And you guys didn't even ask for this. You guys are like, maybe we won't have time. You won't do the singing thing. We got time, and I'm gonna do the singing thing. This is just for me, man. So, strap the fuck in, cause I'm pausing YouTube music, and I'm bringing up a different thing that's not YouTube music. I'm gonna bring up a whole different thing that's not even that thing. This isn't the right account. He's gonna sing "Girl on Fire" be at least. No, he is not. He who shall not be named actually cannot hit those notes. So you can fucking check yourself before you go signing me up for shit. Also, I would get demonetized on a channel where I make no money. So didn't think about that one, did you? What if we just do the live versions? I'm just gonna do the live versions of songs. Where it's Gabe, shut up, bro. What are we thinking? We're thinking like, let's get a what's it called? Recommendation by somebody other than Gabe. Yeah. The live version. No. No. Do I have a live version? I do have a live version. We're listening to Villainous every single day of 2026. That's my first 2026 goal. Listen to Villainous every day. And then eventually I'll listen to Villainous twice every day of 2027. I'm kidding. Which of these? I have Villainous live twice. What the fuck's going on here? Oh my God! Do you know how long it's been since I've performed? All right, real ones in the chat. Real ones know this one. Hold on. Please hold. Wait. Wait. You're not waiting. Wait. If you're a knower in the chat, sing along with me. If you know that, if you're a knower, y'all have to tell me if this is like not in time. Okay. Also, y'all have to tell me if this is like, if the balance isn't right, like if the song is too much or I'm too much over top of it, because I didn't test any of this, so. I was down on one knee, you were back in the sheets, riding till daylight, but that's not me. Now it's just me, yeah. All my demons in the night, they come crawling, they come and drag me to the depths of my mind, and I try to drown them out, but it's never enough, not enough. Whiskey and sin, Demico, I will try anything to get you out of my head, to get you out of my head. Whoa, whiskey and sin, Demico, I will try anything to get you out of my head, to get you out of my head. Whoa, man, I wish you would've seen this coming. So you hit me like a hit and run it, but you're in the clouds now, you're with him, girl, come back, my heart is bleeding. I try to drown you away, but it's always the same. Yo, all my demons in the night, they come crawling, they come and drag me to the depths of my mind, and I try to drown them out, but it's never enough, not enough. Whiskey and sin, Demico, I will try anything to get you out of my head, to get you out of my head. Whoa, whiskey and sin, Demico, I will try anything to get you out of my head, to get you out of my head. Whoa, yo, and sometimes I think I want you back. I don't want you back, fuck that. I give it damn near everything I had. You threw it all away, shit makes me mad. But I try to think about the future days, cause I know that I've been living it up on the stage, riding trains and planes, every day becomes a payday. Man, that shit'd be great, but I lay awake at night and I'm trying to fight. Thoughts are on my head, obvious you and I. Cross my heart and I hope to die before I see you and you catch me in a lie. Like I'm alright, I'm fine, I don't even really care if there's another guy. But the truth is, these days I spend most of my time trying to keep you from getting out of my mind. With whiskey and sin, Demico, I will try anything to get you out of my head, to get you out of my head. Whoa, whiskey and sin, Demico, I will try anything to get you out of my head, to get you out of my head. Whiskey and sin, Demico, I will try anything to get you out of my head, to get you out of my. Whoa, whoa. Let's go. Whiskey and sin! Let's fucking go. It's just not with me. Guys, one day I'm gonna be back on a stage. One day I'm gonna be back on a fucking stage. And then when I'm back on a stage, I'm gonna sing my songs that I wrote to people that also know those songs. It's fucking over for you bitches. It's actually, when I'm on the stage and I'm singing the songs that people know and they know the words and they're singing them with me. And then it's over for you bitches. Actually, fucking seriously. So, Yeah, and you know who's gonna be there? Sin's gonna be there. You know who else? And you know who else is gonna be there? It's gonna be Blade, and Blade's gonna be there. Toxin's host, Toxin_host 97 is gonna be there. It's not 97. I know it's not 97, but Toxin's host is gonna be there, and Sinclair's gonna be there, and Avarice Creed's gonna be there, and Gabe's probably not gonna be there. Gabe's gonna kind of wish that he was there. He's gonna tell us that, hey man, do great. I wish I could be there. I can't be there. I'm a long, far away, but I'm rooting for you. That's what Gabe's gonna say. I know that's what he's gonna say. Folks, we are less than 20 minutes away. 2026. Holy shit. So obviously, here's Wonderwall. Just kidding. And by that, I mean, what if I just played the not live, totally studio recorded version of Left of Us with TJ Sloan featuring Blade? Have you thought about that? Have you thought about that? I'm gonna try to leave my negative attitude in 25. Okay. All right. I feel like you don't have as much of an attitude, but I feel like you have a much brighter outlook than the man that I used to know. That's what I meant by that. I feel like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's how I feel about that. And you know what? And that's how I feel about that. He means me. I'm the negative attitude. He's actually leaving me in 25. Rip. Morty. Fucking got him. Which of these is... We're going to check the file information. Because one of these is like the actual one. And I think it's this one. Morty. I think it's this one. Hold on. Don't. It's gonna, like, as soon as it hits, it's gonna freak out. Ooh, I was too fast though. I was so fast. You know, this was actually the intro to Villainous. Like, this was actually like, you guys, some of y'all were there for it, honestly. I know this song is over a year old at this point. I fuck with Villainous so hard. I'm so proud of this song. Yo. Yeah. Let's go. Made a new hit, got a new whip. It's a hearse, I'm driving slow. Yeah, yo. Key to the city, I'm so pretty. Got no cape, I'm no hero. No. I'm going for the throne. Got my army of bones. Been living in the shadows for too long. Why do what's right when it's fun to be wrong? I'm plotting and scheming. The good guys are leaving. Make room for the wicked. You best stop believing in monsters and demons. Cause this is our season. Ruling dawn until the dusk. We are so villainous. Villainous. Yo. Okay. Yeah. I'm Hellsent like Maleficent. From the deep on the undership. No hot TV Jones the pirate. I'm Thanos with the gauntlet. But this time I live. Let me give some perspective. I'm Dr. Doofenshmirtz, just a platypus with a hat. Oh my god, that's pay a platypus. But this time with the Killinator. Take it straight to the elevator. At the top, aim all my haters. That stampede do me favor. I'm mine, just be prepared. Pennywise, but don't be scared. When we're staying for starts to make sense. Is it grain you start to go against? End of our heroes, yeah, this syndrome. It's no medication for my symptoms. But why do what's right when it's over to be wrong? Okay, I'm plotting and scheming. The good guys are leaving. Make room for the wicked. You best stop believing in monsters and demons. Cause this is our season. Ruling dawn until the dusk. We are so villainous. Feeling us, feeling us, feeling us, feeling us. Yeah, yo. I just want it. Yeah. I want it to glow, just like Hercules, yeah. But now I'm so dead inside, just like Hades. They call me Two-Faced with all my personalities, yeah. They all live inside little old me. Plotting and scheming, the good guys are leaving. We grow for the wicked, you best not believing in monsters and demons. Cause this is our season, ruling dawn until the dusk. We are so villainous. Yeah, 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 yeah. They're gone, they're never coming back. So it's our time now. We are the creatures in the night. We are the monsters that hide under your bed. We are villainous. Sinclair, this is gonna be your fucking walk-up song. When you have the fucking Maleficent deck, you're gonna have a Maleficent core deck, and come in and just fucking do, and fucking beat the shit out of us. Villainous playing in the background. People are bleeding. Children are screaming. Chaos everywhere. Hell yeah. And you know, and that'll be your song. And that'll be the one. That'll be the one that'll do it. Do you know? So not that this has anything to do with anything. In the chat, I'm really curious to see what these answers are. What do you guys think is my most underrated song? I don't think anyone's gonna have the same answer as me. And I think that my answer is gonna surprise all of you as well. But I'm curious to see what you guys say. What is my most underrated track? With knowing who's in the chat, I'm actually really interested to see these answers. I'm very curious. Watches chat intensely. Don't be shy. My most underrated track from my whole discography. I am happy we are all here tonight. Are you gonna say something mean? I am also happy we're all here tonight. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it because I would probably have been, frankly, wallowing. Would have been wallowing. But I really, I'm very curious to see this. What is my most underrated track? I'm gonna go ahead and throw mine out there. I wanted to not like show my hand. I was very curious to see what you guys were gonna say. I believe that my most it's not well known that it even exists, I think, for you know, like my core audience. And it's one that I even forget about constantly, is the acoustic version of Roller Coaster. I actually think was like, honestly, it was because Shuffle threw it on for me the other day, and I didn't skip it. And I was like, this was fucking fun. This was such a, like, we really stripped it down. We re-recorded all the vocals. We had to compensate for what was like an electronic breakdown after every chorus. You know what I mean? Because the fucking, like the roller coaster thing, we weren't gonna do that with the acoustic. So I did the like, the coast of her, whoa, oh, 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 whoa, oh, oh. Like we just did a really fun, like it took it back to how I had to write that song when I didn't have an instrumental to it. I had to just fucking sing it, you know, and it was a lot of fun. For the Weekend used to be my most popular track, actually. But I do feel like now it's almost like it's like the fucking it's the checkpoint at the door, you know? Like it's the one that you guys will be able to fucking say like, you don't even know. You don't even know original TJ. You don't know For the Weekend? For the Weekend off the EP Home, his first EP Home. Big accomplishment in his life. He's super stoked that he got all those songs together and put it in an EP because he always wanted an EP. The EP Home, the hit song For the Weekend. You know the song. You guys will be able to gatekeep. Gatekeep me with For the Weekend. Medusa. Okay, Sinclair. Perfect answer. I have a question. I have a question for the chat. And I'm very curious to see what the people say about this. How do we feel about a re-release of Medusa? I re-record my vocals. And it is a solo track. I write my own verses. I think I would change the bridge too. I don't think I would have me doing a hip hop style on the bridge anymore, especially because it's like the references were pretty dated at the time and are even more so dated. I just fucking Medusa was such an original fucking. Oh my god! We whiffed. I've whiffed my marketing forever and always. First of all, let's just put that out there. If I knew how to properly market myself, I'd be there. I'd be doing it. I'd be touring right now. That is less of an ego thing and more of like, I do legitimately believe in the tracks that I make. Like, they feel like they have like these like this personality. They feel like, I don't know. I do like Cody's verses. I love Cody's verses. He did a great job. He stayed so on theme. My issue is I can never perform Medusa because there's no like alternate version where like I can do the verses and I can't do his verses. I've tried. I just don't have his cadence. I would have to do a completely different thing. And so I was like, well, how neat would it be to remake Medusa? Because even at that time, sonically, it was so good. It is still so good. But to remake that, knowing what Nino knows now, to re-record my vocals, knowing what Nino knows now, buddy. But also, I was afraid of. Okay, name drop. I'm working on a track called Miss Midas that I really, really, really want to show you guys. I really want to show it to you. I'm so stoked and I'm tired of like keeping it a secret because it's not done. But it's so. It's just I need to start having people. I miss when I would hang out with my friends. I'd be like, "Do you want to hear the thing that's not released yet? That's gonna be coming out." And I can't do that anymore. I got some demos and shit like that, but none of it's like fleshed out enough that it could be that I could show it. You know, I could put on a track and sing the lyrics, but like, I've noticed a lot of times when the idea isn't fleshed out enough that people can like understand what the end product's gonna be, to show someone a music idea never goes the way that you want it to. Never goes the way that you want it to. Because in my brain, I can picture what it's gonna be. So when I play the instrumental of something and I'm like, here's the instrumental, I'm gonna sing along to it. We don't have anything recorded yet, but you'll like get it. Every time people are like, okay, yeah, I think, yeah, like once you get it like recorded and stuff, and I'm like, okay, you didn't like get it. And that's fine, that's not your fault. I'm envisioning a thing that you're not seeing yet. I get that. But I fucking miss when I could be like, I have a song I want to show you and it's not out yet and it might come out on the next project. Can I show it to you? And I haven't been able to do that in so fucking long. Bonnie and Clyde is underrated banger. Underrated banger, Bonnie and Clyde. You can absolutely say Bloodsucker. We will always have love for the first single. I love that that's like, it feels like such a part of my music journey, is that Bloodsucker was like what it was. Us redoing it for First Impressions, I want you to know, Sinclair, your going out of your way to tell me how much you loved the remake of Bloodsucker lives rent-free in my head. It, like, that, it's one of those things where someone said something so nice and impactful about my art that when, like, my brain cemented, it was like, this is a memory now. We're gonna keep this because it was too important of a thing to hear. Is that, you know what I mean? You listen to old Bloodsucker alongside the newer version. I love that, actually. I appreciate that. I very, very, very much appreciate that. I actually, now you got me. I want to like sing Bloodsucker. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do it after the drop though, which I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I'm gonna do like a 5, 4, 3. I think it's just gonna hit midnight and we're just gonna be stoked. Cause I was trying to get a timer thing at the beginning of the stream and it was being stinky and dumb and stupid. Oh, I'm now live on YouTube. Wow, who'd have thought? Ouch. I am, where is this? I am going to bring up the lyrics for Miss Midas. If we get exactly 1 yellow heart in the chat, I'm gonna show you guys Miss Midas. Please, please, please put a yellow heart in the chat. I'm fucking begging you. I'm begging you. I want to show you guys this song so fucking bad, dude. I'm so fucking excited for this song. Please let me show you this fucking song. I'm so fucking excited for this shit. A single yellow heart in the chat, and I'm gonna show you guys. Where is? Ha! Found it. Found it, idiots. Bonnie and Clyde be slept on. Maybe one day I'll just remake the entirety of First Impressions. You know? Like a lot of First Impressions was us like trying to see if we could. You know? Not that we didn't know what we were doing necessarily, but Nino and I hadn't really had like a fucking I don't know. We're like on a wave now, like Villainous and Cold, and I'm just sad. Like they felt like such good, like they're just so much deeper now. You know what I mean? Like I don't know how else to describe that. Like we just thought of more. There were more ideas that went into it. You know what I mean? Into each track. So very excited for eventually album 2. Guys, we are less than 60 seconds away from 2026. And once again, I am in fact begging for 1 yellow heart emoji in the chat. And I will show you guys Miss Midas. Please let me show you this fucking song. I want to show you guys so fucking bad. Please just put a chat. Imagine I just put a yellow heart in the chat. Oh, thank you, Pyrotaz. I guess I'll show you guys Miss Midas. Can I split this screen? I can split the screen. Huh, it's over for you bitches. Happy New Year. Let's go. It's like it hasn't quite hit like the actual 12 o'clock here, but Happy New Year to all of you. I'm very excited for this year to be even better. And we'll leave it at that. Happy New Year, Blade. Happy New Year, Sin. Very much appreciate you guys hanging out with me on the barbecue. We probably won't go too late. I know you guys don't stay up too late these days, and you know what? Neither do I. So we'll do a couple more here, and then we'll wrap it up. We'll wrap it up, and we'll hit the hay, and we'll sleep in. You know, So I'm gonna give you a little bit of a backstory with this song. So this song is called Miss Midas. With Miss Midas, when I wrote it, I was super stoked at first because I'm like, oh, you know, it's just, I don't know. I'm not great at love songs. I don't know why. I just seem to not have an affinity for them, ironically, when I listen to so many boy bands. Now, when I wrote this, it just like, it takes me back to when a lot of the tracks were first impressions, where like a lot of them felt like I didn't write them. I was uncovering a song that was there, a concept, an idea for a song that like I might have, you know, taken my brush and pushed away the dirt, but like it was already there, right? Happy New Year, Gabe. Not for you though, bitch. it ain't even New Year for you, bitch. No, I'm just kidding. So the thing with Miss Midas though is I was afraid. I'm like, okay, Midas, another historical, you know, mythical reference. Yeah, get his ass, Sinclair. Another historical reference, right? And again, like saying, you know, calling somebody the thing. So I don't even know her name, but I think I'll call her Medusa. And then this, you know, just to give you a quick, you know, what the chorus is. He said, "Won't see me in 2026 now." You know, Medusa is, I don't even know her name, but I think I'll call her Medusa. With Miss Midas, it's, she's my Miss Midas. She's always a flight risk. She can't be held down. She won't stick around, but she's so golden. And I remember talking to Nino and being like, is this like, is it too much? Like, is this going to become my shtick? You know what I mean? Like, am I only going to write songs that are like, oh, it's like a modern, it's a historical, it's a mythical thing. And he was like, I did this whole thing where I was like, I don't know, like maybe they're too close and like kind of feels like a similar concept and all these things, but like this feels like a different, like it's more of a pop song. It's not hip hop like Medusa. And like, I don't know, man, like you think I should just scrap it? And he goes, do you like the song? I said, yeah, I like it. I like what I wrote. I'm excited about it. He goes, and who fucking cares? I said, all right, man, shit, you right. So for Miss Midas, we only have the, we're only on version 3, so the instrumental is pretty far along. But as far as recorded vocals, we only really have like the chorus recorded, and I think the first verse. If I remember correctly, the first verse of this is recorded. So I'll quit yapping about it. I want to show you guys Miss Midas. I do want to know what you guys think of this. Judge, but not too harshly, I suppose. Just because it is a demo. We don't have that much done of it. But I am so fucking excited for this song, and I miss being excited about music. So I'm gonna show this off. Oh, not what I wanted. Hold on. Fixed it. All right. This is Miss Midas. By the way, real quick, before I do this, were there any parts of the songs I was saying earlier where it like clipped and just like cut me off? Because I know that there's like a noise gate of sorts on the mic, but if it's just like a gain thing, I can like back the mic up. On my side, it didn't, but I don't know if there was like a noise suppression thing that it did that it didn't come through to me. No, it's been clean. Okay, preach. Thank you, Sin. Okay. Oh, it's so obvious. I wanna love and my heart is in a rush. Paper lines, but I'm reaching out to touch. I'm in a light, she's shining on me. I'm not afraid of the dark. Who needs a sun when I'm right next to a star? Pulling me in, it don't matter how far. With her gravity, she's just so rare, and it's so unfair. So everyone in this room, she's my Miss Midas. She's always a fly risk. She can't be held down, she won't stick around, but she's so golden. trying hard to get Cupid. It's got me starting to get stupid. Stumbling on each step. Truth is not a single regret. She said it's not that deep. Glitter ain't gold, but I love the irony. We're alone in the sun and finding leaves. She's wearing my hands like jewelry. She's just so rare, and it's so unfair to everyone in this room. She's my Miss Midas. She's always a fly risk. She can't be held down. She won't stick around, but she's so golden. Yeah, we're living in a moment, 'cause the next one's broken. She's something profound and always unbound, but she's so golden. She's so golden. She's so golden. She's so precious, my stardust. She's not of this world, now I'm a believer. Got a fever, and she's the only cure. She my Eldorado, no matter where she goes. I'm a fool for her gold, need the world to know. She's my Miss Midas. But she's so golden. We don't really have like we don't know what the last chorus is gonna be, if I'm being honest. She said, ooh, get it, white boy. Absolutely gonna be a banger, right? Am I fucking right? It's gonna be. I have to have this shit ready by spring, I feel like. Like, when the fucking, it starts to get bright out again, the birds are chirping, being breathed back into the world. I'm very excited for Miss Midas. Let's go. Let's go. Blade said, this is incredible. Let's fucking go. Very excited. A summer banger? Okay, bet. I'm down with that. We also, like, on the bridge, I want to put, like, that, like a filter that I had on, like, Drive, where it kind of sounds like it's coming over, like, a radio to, like, an astronaut type of thing. You know, she's so golden, she's so golden, she's so, and then when it gets to like precious, my stardust, she's not of this world. If that was like filtered out a little bit to where it's more of like a precious stardust, she's not of this world, and it's just kind of has that like filter where it feels like it's coming through like in like you know, Houston, we've got a problem type beat. You know what I mean? I think it'd be super fucking sick. I was actually, so the bridge is the last part I wrote to this song, which is kind of weird for me. I feel like I always write bridges first. Like I write something that I'm like, this will be the verse, and it's like too much, and I'm like, that's a bridge, actually. So this one, like writing the verses, I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do for the fucking bridge for this. And then the first part I actually came up with, I didn't know what the beginning was. Precious, my stardust. I didn't have that first. What I did have was she my Eldorado, no matter where she goes. And then I told Nino for the last one, I said, I want you to put a hard stop in there. Like, I want there to be a hard cut where it's just, I want to belt the shit out of something. And he was like, okay, bet. Like, let's see what you do with it. And I haven't gotten to show him yet, unfortunately. But yeah, I want to do like a big held out, you know, I miss my dad. And then I just want the whole last chorus. I don't even think I want it to be like the actual chorus. I just kind of want it to be fucking fun vocal shit. You know what I mean? Like some higher pitch, like, she's so golden. Woo-hoo-hoo. Like, you would think from like Max, you know what I mean? I think would be really fun. Just like boy band the shit out of it. For this track, we definitely use like 3 different One Direction songs as like the instrumental reference. So yeah, this has me super, super stoked for Miss Midas. That'll be another album trekkie. So. I will. I'm gonna tell that mic exactly what's going on. How do I get to all my stuff? Oh, not the thing I'm looking for. Oh, it is the thing I'm looking for. But I want this to be on this side like that. Blade writing session when? You know, writing session when? Oh my God. Chat, when am I releasing Lonely Road? Fuck. Is that probably never to the writing session or probably never to Lonely Road? Or both? Probably both, frankly. Rip. Today, coward. Go to Record Union, create and upload. Oh, that's fucking funny. Oh. To this day, hardest question I ever have to answer is fucking, what kind of music do you make? Whatever I want, man. All right, but to one more, and then we sleep, and it's gonna be Lonely Road, cause I fucking, actually, I'll put it to a vote. Your choices are between 3 different unreleased tracks. You've got Lonely Road. We've got Guilt and Paranoia. And Picture Together. Scrap Picture Together. Guilt and Paranoia or Lonely Road. Those are the two. Those are the two. Guilt and Paranoia or Lonely Road. Don't overthink it. Or do overthink it. Think too hard. Maybe that was one of your goals. You say, I'm gonna think more. I'm gonna think harder. In 2026, I'm gonna think harder. I'm actually gonna think more than what I used to think. Notice I haven't really been thinking. I'm gonna start thinking. I probably should have typed those in the chat too, and I didn't do that. No, I mean, they're not that fucking hard to keep track of. Lonely Road, Guilt and Paranoia. 6-7. Which one? Which one? That was actually option number 3. Stupid. Guilt and Paranoia is a banger song title. Now you're gonna know that it's a banger song. So here we go. All this guilt and paranoia starting to eat at ya. All this guilt and paranoia is starting to eat at ya. All this guilty paranoia and guilt. Look at this house that we built, but you know it's up on stills. Now it's rolling downhill, don't give a fuck how you feel. Thought we had a damn deal, all these hot shots you steal. Look at this love that you killed. I don't wanna go, I don't wanna go, but I don't wanna stay with your lying ass for another fucking day. Yes, you forced my hand out with another man. Guess I'll never understand all this guilty paranoia. It's starting to eat at ya. All this guilt and paranoia. It's starting to eat at ya. All this guilt and paranoia, know ya. Guess that I don't really know ya, know ya. All this guilt and paranoia, know ya. Guess that I don't really know ya, know ya. All this guilt and paranoid, I'm annoyed. You posted pics of your boy, what a toy that you were just using to vent, she destroy. Not real love, but another decoy. Now let's not be coy. You made me a ghost and not 100 dreams. You try to hold it in, you're busting at the seams. This shit will infect your love, this shit'll eat you up, all because all this guilt and paranoia. It's starting to eat at ya. All this guilt and paranoia. It's starting to eat at ya. All this guilt and paranoia, know ya. Guess that I don't really know ya, know ya. All this guilt and paranoia, know ya. Guess that I don't really know ya, know ya. Did you ever think about how this would affect us? I'm going back to afflict us. Did you ever think about how this would affect us? I'm going back to afflict us. I'm going back, I'm going back. All this guilt and paranoia, it's starting to eat at ya. All this guilt and paranoia, it's starting to eat at ya. All this guilt and paranoia. I think I did do that one at a concert. It's meant to be the Whiskey and Sin sequel. You've got Whiskey and Sin. That was my side. On her side, she's got guilt and paranoia. He likes themes. This fucking guy. Oh my gosh. But that's, you know, but it's 2026 now. But, you know, it's 2026. And because I can, and it's my stream, I'm doing Lonely Road anyways. Just cause honestly, just cause you know what, and honestly, and really, and frankly, I feel like it. Look at that. I saw that heart. I saw that shit! One more, and I promise that I'm fucking done, okay? I promise I'm gonna let you guys go enjoy your 2026. Here we go. Do I have the lyrics to this typed? I probably don't need them, frankly. Yeah. Oh my god. I fucking love this shit. Hold on. hold on. Hold on. All right, here we go. So you've heard this one probably live as well. But god damn it, I'm never, you know what, I'll probably release it if I do another, so TJ, get a hold of yourself. The ones we made for summer was named as such with the intention that there would be one day a sequel with all new collaborating artists. And if it was called The Ones We Made for Summer, this would be called The Other Ones, or no. It was going to be called These Ones We Made for Summer 2. But TOO. Like, These Ones We Made for Summer 2. Do you see what I'm... Like, do you get it? All right, you got it. You know what? You got it. Hey, Happy New Year, actually. You know what? And you know what? Happy New Year. Here's Lonely Road. I had to go and get country on this one, like a party in the backyard. I'm here to have some fun. Make no mistake, a small corn town is where I'm from. My mama always told me, walk before you run. Young and stupid, yeah, I know that I was legit. Half a decade later, no denying I am the shit. These days I'm selling all of my tickets. I remember when I was singing at Crickets. It goes like, these days I'm on a lonely road. Fame and fortune don't make a home. No help, I did it on my own. In this one town, I'm all alone. Yeah, yeah. On a road less traveled, yeah, that's me. A space ranger racing at light speed. I stopped praying to gods, I got up off my knees. I ain't chasing the paper, I'm out here chasing dreams. Gotta put in the time, they ain't no magic wand. Name it Potter, but I'm still the chosen one. I'm taking this way further than across the pond, to infinity and beyond. Yo, it's an old town, and I'm the new sheriff. You looking Tom Zoo Roman, well, I'm sans serif. I'm on the come up, yeah, I know you can't bear it. Keep on repeating what I've done like a dumb parrot. Back in the day, she was the only one to hold me down. Nowadays, yeah, I'm keeping 3 or 4 around. A lot of times I thought of giving up and breaking down. One more sip as I take my throne and wear my crown. These days I'm on a lonely road. Fame and fortune don't make a home. No help, I did it on my own. In this one horse town, I'm all alone. Yeah, 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 yeah. I need to make a line dance. I need to learn the choreography of a line dance, obviously. And then I need to get a big old cowboy hat. Just to make him mad. Just to make him upset with me. So, you know. So yeah. And it's 2026 now. I'm gonna spend the first month of 2026 finding a way to say in 2026 to everything. Everything. Light turns from yellow to red in 2026. Okay. That's gonna be my new bit. So hold me to that. If you see me not blaming things on, or not being appalled that things are still happening in 2026, call me out on that shit. But we brought in the new year. We brought in the new year together. So I appreciate y'all. I want to give a huge shout out to Sinclair and Blade and Milliboo and Gabe for keeping the chat alive. Oh, and Jaden. I know Jaden's been gone for a little while, but presence always appreciated. That is that, and you know what? And that will do it for the barbecue. That is absolutely gonna do it for me. I'm gonna try to do better. I'm gonna try to be better. So, here is to 2026. Year of the Dragon, probably, and that's and that's all on that. That's a wrap on that. Thank you, Sinclair. We got to be coming up on 10 years. So, like always, as always, thank you for coming to the barbecue. I have been your host, TJ Sloan, aka Pyrotaz. I will catch you on the next one. And until then, keep it saucy.